I'm John Cohen, and this is my tech. This is the Plugable's NVMe portable drive enclosure. What is it, and who is it good for? Let's have a look and see if it's the right product for you. In today's day and age, everyone's looking to use an SSD drive, and Plugable makes a great enclosure. This one here has USB Type-C on the bottom, and basically it is really, that's it, simple. Comes with a USB-C to C cable, as well as a USB-C to Type-A, so if you have an older device like a computer that's a little bit older, you can still get access to all your information. Now, why would you want to use something like this? Well, first and foremost, it's lightweight, it's easily to transport. Because it's not a spinning drive, the chances of you having actual damage to the drive are very, very low. Of course, you still have limitations on how many times you can read and write to the drive, but the number is so high and the actual technology in the SSD is so good that it's very rare that you ever run into an issue. This pluggable external enclosure is an NVMe M.2 enclosure, so there are some limitations. It can be compatible with a 2280, 2260, 2240, and 2230 type of drive. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about when I say these numbers, don't worry, neither do I. I had to Google what they meant, and it's just about the size of the drive, and that's why it's so small, because in here you have a tiny drive. And of course, this doesn't come with a drive, you have to put your own, but when you do put it in, you have really a limitation of up to about 2 terabytes at the moment. Installing a drive on this pluggable external enclosure is super simple. In the front here, you'll notice there is just a little latch, and all you do is move that latch and bam, just like that it opens up, and just like that you have your drive. And there's a little piece right here that holds the drive in place, and all you're going to do is basically open up that piece. There's your drive. You stick it in and push it down, lock it into place with that little piece, and just like that your drive is ready to go. Your case goes back on. Of course you have to push the latch, and locked into place and ready to use. Very simple, no tools required, and you could be up and running with this in literally 4 or 5 minutes. That's how easy it is. Of course, because it's still a SSD drive, you do want to make sure you're not going to go ahead and cause any damage to your drive, so you want to make sure that you are grounded. It's really easy to use, and once it's in there, it can work with Windows, Mac, Linux, so on and so forth. This pluggable enclosure is the USB-C, and that's a USB 3.1 Gen 2, so you get up to 10 gigabits a second transfer speeds. Of course, they do make other versions of this with either Thunderbolt 3, Thunderbolt 4, and so on in the future. There'll be even faster speeds, of course. Super lightweight, and really you can take this anywhere you want. It just obviously will fit right in your pocket, and it's very, very easy to take on the road with you, on the go. It is just a great product, and I love the fact that you don't need any tools to install the SSD drive. You're good to go right away. I will put a full description below, and you can see if it's the right product for you. This is John. Here's a couple other videos that you might like, and feel free to subscribe.